My sister told me I was never there for her. I showed her the hospital bills with her name in the beneficiary line. She went silent, then left without another word. We grew up with nothing. Dad left when I was 12, she was 8. Mom worked doubles at the diner just to keep us fed. I remember eating cereal for dinner most nights because that's all we had. When I turned 16, I got a job at a warehouse loading trucks. Told my sister I was saving for college. I wasn't. At 19, Mom collapsed during her shift. Stage 3 cancer, no insurance. The hospital social worker looked at us like we were a problem to solve, not people to help. The bills started coming. $40,000 for the first round of chemo, then $80,000, then more. Treatment after treatment, each one adding zeros I couldn't comprehend. I dropped out of community college 3 weeks into my first semester, picked up a second job doing overnight stocking at a grocery store, then weekend shifts at a gas station. My sister was 15. I didn't tell her how bad it was. She thought Mom's treatment was being handled. She'd ask me why I was always tired. I'd say I was just working a lot to help out. She'd roll her eyes and go back to her homework. Mom beat it. Went into remission when my sister was 17. The doctors called it a miracle. I called it $180,000 in medical debt with my name on the payment plans. I never told anyone. Not Mom, not my sister. I just kept working, kept paying. 2 years later, my sister got accepted to her dream school upstate. Full ride scholarship, except it wasn't full. There was still $12,000 a year in fees, housing, meal plans, books, all the stuff scholarships don't cover. She came home crying happy tears. Mom was so proud. I was happy for her too. She deserved it. She asked how we'd afford it. Mom looked at me. I looked at the acceptance letter and said, "Don't worry about it. I've got it handled." My sister thought Mom's work insurance had some education benefit. She thought maybe I'd saved up over the years. She never asked directly. I never corrected her. For 4 years, I worked 70-hour weeks, sometimes more. I'd send her money when she texted saying she was a little short on rent. When her laptop died, I bought her a new one. When she wanted to study abroad for a semester, I picked up a 4th job doing rideshare on weekends. She graduated with honors. Got a job at a marketing firm in another state, making more money than I'd ever seen. She sent me a photo of her first apartment, floor-to-ceiling windows, exposed brick. I was happy for her. She visited less after that, maybe twice a year. Always busy, always tired from work. I got it. Last month, she came home for Thanksgiving. First time in 18 months. At dinner, Mom was asking her about her promotion. My sister was talking about her new responsibilities, her team, her stress level. Then she looked across the table at me. I was quiet, like always, just listening. She said, "You know, you were never really there for me growing up, always working. I barely saw you in high school. When I was in college, you never even visited." Mom's fork stopped halfway to her mouth. My sister kept going. "I just feel like I raised myself, you know? Like I had to figure everything out alone." I didn't say anything at first. Just sat there feeling something cold settle in my chest. Not anger, something else. I excused myself, went to my room and pulled out the box from my closet, the one I kept in the back corner. Every hospital bill from Mom's treatment, every tuition payment receipt, every money transfer confirmation, every rent check I'd sent her when she was short, 4 years of statements. My name on every single one, her name in the beneficiary line, over and over and over. I brought the box to the table, set it down in front of her, started spreading the papers out. "I was there," I said quietly. "You just didn't see me." She looked down at the first bill, $11,847. Patient, Mom, guarantor, me, beneficiary, my sister's future. Then the next one, and the next. Her hands started shaking. She picked up a tuition receipt, her name at the top, payment source, bank transfer from my account. Mom had tears running down her face. My sister looked up at me. Her mouth opened, but nothing came out. Then she stood up, grabbed her coat, and walked out. That was 3 weeks ago. Haven't heard from her since.